What's up, guys? Welcome back. So today in this video we're going to be doing something that I've never done before, and believe it or not, and I mean truthfully, I've never done this shit before. So what I really want to try to do today in this video is tear apart this transmission that I picked up from OfferUp. I found this one on OfferUp for kind of what I thought is a steal, because transmissions for an all-wheel drive are pretty expensive, $1,000 plus, in fully working condition. Unfortunately, this one is not in working condition. There is an issue with the fifth gear that was popping out, and it also needs an LSD. So this is from like a 2002 2004, I believe it is, CRV, that area. Same thing like mine, because it has a speed sensor in the back. So what I'm going to be attempting in this video is to tear apart this transmission, open it up, and honestly video chat Brandon Weeff shit up and get his opinion on what we need to do, because from my understanding we just needs a fifth gear and an LSD. So I thought we can have a backup trans, which is what I'm trying to do right now until I can afford to build the new trans that's in the car currently. I just want a temporary trans, that way it'll be fully functioning so we can drive the car once it's all ready, and that way we can just save up to get the Gear X gears put into the other one with Brandon. So let me go ahead and grab the transmission, bring it over here, and let's open it up for the first time. What up? So something is broken, because you can see we already got some teeth right here. So we're gonna have to figure that out, because it doesn't look like it's coming. You guys need to remove all of these parts from what I've seen on YouTube videos. The bearings for the detent springs, everything needs to come loose, have it off, so that way it will slide off basically. So I'm hoping I'm doing it the right way. I'm still learning this. I've never done this before, so yeah, just bear with me, guys. So one thing we're going to take off too is we're going to take off the throwout bearing. And then from there, we're going to take off the clutch fork. pull that out. You want to keep it all together so that way you don't lose your parts. So that's why I'm trying to keep everything as clean as possible in my area, so that I know where everything goes. So when we put it back together, I know where everything goes. So the only thing I need to do now is make sure that, try to prevent any oil from coming out of my trans if there is any, and take off the housing. So gotta take off this bolt up here also, because there's a spring for the retainer clip that you got to open up so that you can pull the housing off. So we'll get to that right now. I'm trying to determine this whole thing of flipping it over and so on and so forth. So yeah, we're pretty much already there. So you'll see how it's applying pressure from the main. Alrighty, so what I found are these things here, my sanding blocks, but as you guys can see, we got oil leaking out. So let me go ahead and clean all this shit up, because I don't want it to be on my table, that I can weld still on my table, which I shouldn't have used my fucking table, but I mean, it is what it is. So let me go ahead and do this real quick, get this cleaned up, and yeah.
What we do here is go back.
So I don't damage any threads. I'm glad I got it open. I was able to do it. It was a struggle, a lot of silicone, but we got it on, and by the looks of it, looks like it should come out now. Just make sure the gear stack, actually this one, I'm assuming, want her to try. Yep. Probably locked into that gear stack. What did I say? There we go. Oh shit. A lot of gears. I'm assuming that's what it is. I've never torn one apart, so I don't even know what I'm looking at, guys. And that's just me being 100% genuine with you. But this transmission is messed up. So I'm gonna go ahead and video time Brandon and get his input, because this gear up here is totally, and I mean totally, done. This one right here is eaten because of this one. So we'll see what Brandon says. There is a lot, and I mean a lot, of parts in this. So yeah, I'll get back with you guys right now. Alrighty guys, so I just got off the phone with Brandon. We're gonna order the LSD, get that done. Fifth gear is fully done, and unfortunately third gear is starting to take a shit. It's gonna it has a lot of wear on it. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it has wear right here. This is all done. So yeah, we're talking to him. We're probably just going to replace the sync rods on it, make sure all that is good. He now has an understanding of what is all needs to be done, but you can see it is really fucked up. So I mean, it is what it is, man. This is going to be my backup trans anyways, but this is going to be the temporary trans we put back in. So he has a full of totes. Says he has like totes full of parts that we're going to go through, replace whatever we need to replace, and then that way we can get it all going. But he's going to guide me through it. He'll be here whenever he comes down. I know he's busy, said probably within a week or so. So I'm not necessarily in a rush for all that, but again, I would like to get it done. We're still waiting for some other parts either way. So we'll see how everything goes, man. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is pretty much clean up all this shit that I can in here, if I can, because it literally is fully packed full of broken parts. So you can see, look at, it's literally full of broken parts. So we're gonna see what I can get out of here. Look at, so there you go. I mean, let me go ahead, clean all this up real quick, and then we'll put it back together temporarily, so that way we can have at least clear conscience, wait for him to come here. Not clear conscience, but that way we can wait for him, and that way it'll be cleaned at least for the most part. Can't really get down there unless I pull out all of this, and I'm not really sure how to do that, but I might just take kind of glance at it and see if I can do it, pull it out so I can clean the casing really the way it needs to be done. Alrighty guys, so I ended up taking out the stack. I looked up a YouTube video, you know, not afraid to admit it, and I was just trying to wonder how to pull it out. So that's how I did it. The reason why I'm doing it is because I am gonna pull out everything so that I can clean it, as I stated. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I put a piece of rag down here. Let's see if I can pop the LSD out, or the final drive, from what I've seen, and hopefully I can get it out, man, because I don't have a fucking pry bar. So if not, then this is the way it's gonna have to be. And I'm trying to take out everything, bro, but again, I'm a rookie when it comes down to this, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm learning, and I'm gonna take every chance that I possibly can. This is a backup trans, so if something happens, I'll sell it for parts. So being truthful with you guys. So let me go ahead, continue with this, see if I can get this out, what's the best way, and yeah, we'll just continue. All right, so what I ended up doing was I just ended up flipping over the transmission, and everything came out. So this gear, or this bearing, looks like it's gonna have to get replaced, because here is all of the 5th gear and a little bit of the other one. So yeah, I mean, this trans is already done for, but it was good just to have the final drive. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean all this up real quick, and then hopefully it should be okay. I mean, the rest of it to put back into the casing, but bearing still spins really fine, so there's no issues with that. I'm just mainly just trying to take my more precaution of everything, make sure what it is, even though we're gonna be replacing stuff. You know, probably really no need to do all that, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So you can see how a lot of material, or not material, but yeah, pieces are there. So I'm gonna go around it, clean it up as much as I can, and I give it a good, you know, cleaning and brake cleaner, and we'll put it back in. So for temporary until Brandon can show up and we can get busy on it. But mainly did it so that I can clean out all of this section here. So let me go ahead and clean that out, guys, and we'll pick back up right now and finish off the video. Alrighty guys, so pretty much, guys, I can't get the transmission housing to close. I'm going to take a couple of steps back. I'm going to take a breather for a little bit just because I don't want to get frustrated with it. I don't want to smack it with a hammer or a sledgehammer or rubber mallet or any of that stuff. And next thing you know, we end up cracking the housing. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I can weld it up, but again, I don't want to make that mistake of it happening. So I'm going to take my time. I'm going to kind of review things on YouTube, go back and forth, and just see if I can continue doing it and just take my time tonight and today to get it going, see if we can close it up 100%. But either way, it's not really needed because Brandon should be coming down within the next week and a half, and I can just store it away, you know, in the corner somewhere in my garage, so that way it's out of the way. I have everything pretty much. I'm going to be putting into baggies, all the hardware, the bearings, the detent springs and all that. And even at that, you know, just, as long as I have the bearings, I'll be good, because I am swapping out the detent springs, and I'm also swapping out the shifter spring on it itself, on the shift selector. So I'm going to be swapping all that out, so we should be golden when it comes down to that. But nonetheless, I did speak with Brandon. Brandon, like I said, he's supposed to be coming down within the next week and a half, once he can have everything aligned here with another homie of his, Jose, that he does a lot of fabrication work, a lot of work for us. So he's trying to make sure everything aligns before he makes the trip out here, and that way we can get into the garage. He said he's going to bring a bunch of parts that he has. He's just probably going to end up giving it to me because he does a lot of K-series stuff, but he says he was just bringing me a tote full of parts, and if I want to use them, I can use them. But nonetheless, what we're probably going to be doing to this trans is a LSD, new synchroids, and also the new gears or a new stack if he has a better stack, because 5th gear is totally shot and it's already starting to wear out on number 4th gear. So to prevent any more damage in the future, swap it out to a better stack if he has it, or just swap out the gears. And one thing I do need to buy is actually a press. So I'm probably going to buy that here in the next couple of days. That way I can have it here in my garage. I don't know where I'm going to store it at. I don't have a lot of room in here. And hopefully I can get one. And if not, I can borrow one. So that we can do what we got to do when Brandon comes. But nonetheless, man, it was kind of joyful to open up a trans. I've never opened one up in 20 something years, except for the one that I opened up was a D series when I was 16 years old and I couldn't close, and I ended up just throwing it in the trash after I broke it. So I mean, if any of you guys have any suggestions on closing these transmissions, I've looked up on YouTube a little bit, but I'm still struggling, so that's the reason why I'm taking a break, guys. Trust me, I've looked up on YouTube and I've seen a couple of videos and I've tried it and I just can't get it to close. So maybe I'm just trying to rush things, which probably is an issue because I did rush the downpipe on the car. I didn't like it. I kind of hated it, and I went back to the drawing board, and you guys will see all that once it's all finally finished. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if any of you guys have any knowledge or any input on closing these or opening them or what to do with them, guys, please share it down in the comments. Let me know, if you guys have any links, if there's a possible to put links on it. I don't know, but it'd be grateful to learn it because I do want to learn more of this stuff in the future. So with that being said, guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and if you guys did, please comment, like, subscribe, and we do got some more videos coming on the silver EK sedan here next. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Till next time. Alrighty, guys, so we were supposed to end the video, but I had trouble with the transmission. I was just watching YouTube and learning it, trying to see how I can put the transmission back together, and the transmission is fully back together. All goes in perfectly fine. So I can't do it with one hand, but there you go. So it's all there. It's all neutral. Turns like nothing. So got it in. I seen that on what I was doing as a mistake on assembly, on top of the bearing on the stack, not the one that has the clip, but there's another one on the back end of it where it has another bearing and it has kind of like a crown. It's a 3-point crown, basically like this. So it's like this, it goes up. There's 2 short ones and 1 long one. Well, on the case itself, there is a bigger indentation, and I didn't notice that until I started watching the videos. One guy actually mentioned it really well while we were having trouble, and I ended up I watched I'm not gonna lie, watched like 7 videos, and finally the last one is where it showed that it was 1320 something, and he ended up showing exactly what it was, the crown, and we got it closed up. So everything you guys can see now, it's all buttoned up. So yeah, this is the way we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna put things back kind of together a little bit so that it'll be all uniform and back together, kind of in a sense. But I'm not gonna put it, I guess it's already put together, right? But put all the bolts together so that I don't lose them. And yeah, we're gonna call it a day now. So see you guys on the next one. Laters.